are starting off a new week in my life. It is about 9:35, class at 10, so I need to get myself up, get some coffee, maybe some breakfast, and then make my bed and get changed. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good week, and thank you all for joining me. Okay, I know that this isn't like a revelation or anything, but I've been putting Coffee Mate hazelnut creamer in my morning coffee. I usually use the stock protein coffee, and it has been a game changer. It is so good, because normally I just put my non-dairy milk and sometimes a little bit of my French vanilla or salted caramel syrup in it from Tirani. This is so much better than that. I don't know why it took me so long to get on the creamer train, but this is so good. It's the best way to start the morning. Yes, love land. So I'm heading out for a walk. It's 60 degrees, so I couldn't just stay inside all day, so I head to campus and take a little stroll. Hello friends, it's a good bit later, so I went and sat on Eddie's with my friend Katie for a couple of hours. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a bathrobe, it's because once I got home and worked out, I then decided to self-tan. I was on Eddie's and I realized that I was literally translucent, so decided to put some self-tanner on. So if you see me looking a little orange tomorrow, no you don't. It is about 7 o'clock right now. I have all my work done for the day, so I'm just trying to figure out what I want to eat for dinner. I have some leftovers from Easter. I had some this morning, you guys saw, but I don't know, I kind of want to save those, so I might end up making something else. I'm not quite sure. On the agenda for this week, I'm trying to apply to a lot of jobs. It is April, obviously, so it is crunch time in terms of the job hunt. So I'm trying to apply to 15 jobs at least every week this month, hoping to land at least a few interviews from that. So today I applied to, I think, 3, which doesn't sound like a lot, but they all had really lengthy applications. So it took me like at least a half hour per. So I'm hoping that with all the extra information I gave them about myself, they will want to hire me or at least interview me. So that's been today. It's been a pretty great Monday. The rest of the week should be pretty chill, I think. I hope. And the weather is going to be great, so I'm really excited. So it's a little bit later and I just made dinner. This is what we are having tonight. This is couscous with a little bit of tomato sauce and basil pesto. I guess all pesto is basil pesto? Pesto, oh my god. Oh, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time saying that, but couscous with basil pesto and tomato sauce and parmesan, because I'm not super hungry, because obviously I ate a lot this weekend, but still want to get those carbs in because I did have a heavier workout today. So I'm gonna eat this and I'm so excited. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a great day when you're watching this. The weather is beautiful today. It is, I think, like 60 degrees today, which is practically unheard of. So definitely going to Eddie's later, but it has been an amazing morning and I'm gonna tell you why. So for my data-driven decision-making class, which is by far my hardest class this semester, we submitted a project 4 weeks ago, and we just got our feedback today, and not only did our professor give us an A, he said it was one of the best projects he'd ever seen across all of his classes. So that just got me started on the best note. And also, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I self-tanned, so you have to let me know if it actually worked, because sometimes I don't do enough and you can barely tell. I don't have class till 6:30, so I think I'm going to meet Matt on Eddie's around 3 o'clock, and we're just gonna sit out there and kind of hang out because it's such a nice day and I'm in such a good mood. 7:48, and I've worked out. I went to Eddie's to sit on the grass, and now I'm in class. So not a super exciting day, except for one thing did happen. I got sent a test for a job interview, so that's pretty exciting. It doesn't mean anything, obviously. I have to complete the test and then interview and everything like that, but it's just nice to know that my applications are in fact getting through, because for a while there I was just hearing nothing. So I didn't know if they were even going to anyone. So that was good. I'm working on a group project with my team tonight, so that is how I'm going to be spending the rest of the evening. We're taking a quick 5-minute break right now, but we're doing an analytics project for a ride-sharing company. I can't say which one, but it's really exciting. Hope you're all having a really great Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hello friends, happy Wednesday. If I look a little disheveled, it's because I'm tired. Now we've got that out of the way, you guys saw all the beverages I had this morning. I had a coffee, a smoothie, and a water all on the go at the same time. If you know me, you know that I'm probably permanently dehydrated, and my lips are always really dry, or they have been the last few weeks, and that's really been on my nerves. So I've been trying to hydrate myself more. Yesterday I probably had at least 7 glasses of water, so that's the journey I'm on right now. So today, like I said, is Wednesday. We have a very, very busy day. Well, like mostly work. Tomorrow is busy, Thursday is busy, today is like definitely a work day. So I just finished my business anthropology class. I have to write a report, take a test for one of the jobs I applied to, and then apply to more jobs in case that one doesn't pan out. So a lot of work to do today. But you know, I'm feeling hopeful. I was able to get some of my report done during class, so hopefully I'll finish that in the next few hours, email it to the TA, and then he can get back to me with things that I need to fix. And then in the meantime, I can take that marketing advertising test and then apply to some jobs. So I've been looking on Handshake and LinkedIn for jobs. I've saved a bunch that I don't have the time to apply to in the moment, so I'm gonna go back to my saved jobs, do all the applications. So hopefully by the end of this month, I will have at least a few interviews, hopefully leading to a full-time job. But if not, you know, it's all in God's plan, so we will see what happens. But right now, I'm going to make something for breakfast. In true New York college student style, I'm going to have avocado toast for breakfast. I know you've all never heard of it or seen it before, but it's actually when you take avocados and mash them up and then put this thing called everything but the bagel seasoning on there, and it's incredible. So I know that you guys have no idea what an avocado is or anything like that, but if you can find one, you should try it. I love when influencers do that, when they just like are sharing a basic ass recipe, but they just make it seem like no one has ever heard of it, like Gigi Hadid's penne alla vodka, like no one has ever heard of that. So it was just groundbreaking when she shared it. Anyway, this is how I entertain myself, spending all my time alone. So I'm going to go eat this and get back to work, but I hope you're all having a great Wednesday. A good bit later, I ended up finishing my report, and then I did my ad math test for my job, and then I applied to 9 jobs today, which is the most I have ever applied to in one sitting. So that takes us to right now, and I'm so excited because I am unboxing the gua sha, or gua sha. My mom just sent it to me. I'm so excited. This is what the package looks like. And then there's a jade roller here. So it looks like this. Don't know if you can see. And then the gua sha, oops, is this. So I'm super excited. It's really pretty. That has nothing to do with the efficacy, but it is pretty. So what I'm gonna do right now is put some moisturizer on my face and then follow this video that Mom sent me. I'm gonna try to gua sha my face. Just a casual Wednesday night in Emma's life. I just finished with the gua sha for the first time and I have some thoughts. I really liked it. I thought it was cool. I definitely am like still in like that learning curve phase of trying to use it. So Mom gave me a demo when I was home, but I still am like not getting the full grasp on like how to hold it, because like I'm so tempted to just go like that, but I know you're not supposed to do that. So please don't come for me in the comments if any of you are professional gua sha users. But it was really good. I think this is going to be really helpful because I have TMJ from a wisdom tooth surgery that went wrong. So I have a lot of problems when it comes to my jaw. It's always clicking and it's really tight, so I can't open my mouth all the way sometimes. So I think this is going to be super helpful. So thank you so much, Mom. I'm so excited to use this. Add this to my daily routine. You guys will have to let me know if I'm looking like a supermodel yet or what your thoughts are. So I just self-tanned before this. I worked out and took a shower. Put my self-tanner on. I think I definitely look a little tanner. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I definitely look a little bit tanner from having it on the other day. So it is about 7:15 right now. I'm going to make my tomato basil couscous again with I think some fake chicken. When I say fake chicken, I think I said it somewhere else in this vlog, and like that probably sounds like a bit off-putting, but it's just textured vegetable product. It's really good, and I would highly recommend if any of you are interested in going vegan or plant-based or vegetarian or whatever, if you're just curious to try it out. We use the Aldi brand, I believe it's called Earthgrown, and it's literally incredible and very cheap, so it's a very low commitment way to try to eat less animal byproducts if any of you are interested in that. So tonight I'm going to watch, I think it's called Social Code. I'm gonna Google it, one sec. I'm gonna watch Coded Bias. I don't know if you guys can see, but that is the picture for it. It's on Netflix and it is directed by Shalini Kantaya and it's from the 2020 Sundance Film Festival. I'm really excited. So it's basically about MIT researchers as they're discovering more about how algorithms kind of encode and propagate racial bias, which is a topic that I'm really interested in. See what this angle looks like, so I'm just gonna kind of slouch and hope that it's all okay. So if anyone is interested in machine learning and algorithmic bias, I would definitely recommend this. But even if you aren't, I think this documentary made some really good points insofar as that there are no federal regulations on the use of facial recognition software. So your face is kind of like the final frontier of your privacy. And I think that it's important that we all be aware of that and be aware of what facial recognition and machine learning could do to us potentially. I feel very fortunate that as a white woman, I would probably be one of the least affected, but that means that I really have to use my privilege to advocate for the minority groups that this will affect more than me. Even if you don't think machine learning and algorithms are sexy and interesting, they are going to impact our day-to-day life in increasing ways as time goes on. So I think it's definitely something we should all be aware of and try and educate ourselves on, because this is going to have an impact on our life moving forward. It's very difficult to overstate the importance of being aware of what's happening with facial recognition and machine learning. If you see how they're using it in China and how they're using it specifically in Hong Kong, I think that there's a lot to learn. I won't say too much else about it because I really think it's important to do your own research and draw your own conclusions, but I think that it's important to be aware of. How many times can I say that? I don't know, but it's really freaking important is the point I'm trying to get across. So Coded Bias documentary, I will leave the information for it in the description. It's available on Netflix. And I think it might also be available on Amazon Prime. So those are all my thoughts for now, and I'll talk to you guys on Thursday. So today I'm coming to you from the floor. It is Thursday, and wow, it's been quite a day. Why are we on the floor, you may ask? Well, this is just kind of where I like to sit, and if we were in person right now, face to face, I'd probably be sitting on the floor. So trying to make it feel a bit more homey, you feel me? Anyway, it has been an insane day. So let me start at this morning. So 7:30 this morning, I get an email asking for an interview for an Upwork job. Upwork is a platform I've started freelancing on just to make some extra money before graduation. I received a request from the same person I worked with before. She really liked my work and wanted to work together again, so that was great. And then at 10 o'clock or so, I get an email about a side hustle opportunity where I could do social media strategy for a brand, for a paid internship, and I could do that while I continue to look for jobs, which was incredible. Any one of those two things alone would have made the day amazing. But then I also got an offer to interview tomorrow at a brand, at a search marketing agency. I won't say the name just because I don't want to jinx it. But it's really exciting. I would be a paid search analyst, which would be pretty cool. Not something that I originally pictured myself doing, but something that I definitely can do and would be fun. It said that the company culture is great, but what I saw on Glassdoor was that they do tend to ghost people after the first interview, so it's a little bit intimidating. So that was pretty incredible. So it was just a wild day, and I had a meeting with my mentor Alex from Fordham. So I got to tell her all this exciting news. I got to tell my parents the exciting news. And then Katie offered to take me to Trader Joe's. And I got to see my friends Abby and Jess on Eddie's. We got to sit on the grass together and catch up because I haven't seen them since October. So it's just been a wonderful day. Trader Joe's, as usual, was amazing. That place is like my Disneyland. It's like almost 7-ish right now. I want to celebrate a little bit, but I also have an interview tomorrow to prepare for. So I think I'm going to write out the answers to some like common questions. I was Googling on Glassdoor to see kind of what the most common interview questions are for this role. So I'm going to write out some talking points about that, perks of virtual interviews, I guess. And then I'm probably going to make something to eat, and that is going to be the night. But I'm really excited. It was just a great day. And it's exciting to see all these things that I've worked really, really hard for start to like come to fruition. It just makes me happy. Obviously this degree is something I've put a lot of work into. I've put a lot of work into networking and studying and getting certified by Google and all these things. So it's just a very exciting time. Glad I can share with you all. And yeah, that is the update for now. So I will check in with you guys later. Yeah, it's been the most hectic Friday of my entire life. So what happened was I had an interview this morning that didn't go really quite how I thought it was going to, which is fine. I mean, obviously not every interview can be a hit. And then I had a couple of calls this afternoon, and one of which was another informational interview. And that lady was great. She was able to set me up with a couple of other different informational interviews. So that was really good, and I've been trying to work on a project because I have to get that done by this weekend. I'm about to get dinner with Peyton and Katie in a little bit. We're going to this place called Last Call, which is new. Well, it's new to me. I think they've been before, but I'm really excited. I hope the food is good because I'm absolutely starving. All I've had today was avocado toast, and that was several hours ago because it is now like, I think like 6:30, almost 7 o'clock. So yeah, it's been absolutely wild.